Okay, welcome all Aquarius risings. This is going to be your reading for the North Node has just moved into your sign of Aquarius, and the South Node has moved into Leo, right? Now, this is going to be an 18 and a half month cycle. So we're just at the very beginning of it now. And this is a huge shift. It's a beautiful shift, right? We've had the North Node has been in Pisces and the South Node has been in Virgo, right? We have North Node, Aquarius, South Node, Leo, right? Everybody's talking about this. I'm sure you might have heard about this shift, right? So with the South Node being in Leo, it's really asking us, the South Node is always about our comfort zone. It's always about what we are being asked to move away from, right? We all have our own personal South Node, North Node in our chart. This is the collective one, so this also affects us as well. South Node is always about what are we being guided away from. We're being asked to leave behind the things that have been working for a long time, the things that, our comfort zones, what we're used to, and we're being pushed towards our North Node, which is our soul's destiny. It's the direction that your life is moving towards, right? South Node in Leo is asking us to move away from, or to review, or to consider where in our lives have we been looking for approval, right? External validation. Where have we wanted to be recognized for something? Where have we wanted to take all the praise for something? Where have we wanted to, create something for our own desires and our own ego and our own needs, or want to be the one to be center stage, right? And moving into North Node and Aquarius is, this is your sign, right? So this is, Aquarius is all about, it's just about the collective, right? It's collective energy, it's community, it's innovation, it's rebelliousness, it's like fairness and equality is what Aquarius is all about, right? And so we're moving now, the North Node as a collective is in Aquarius, which means that we have all got a part to play. This is everything that we are doing is going to affect every one of us tremendously, right? And so for you, Aquarius, you have of course the Aquarius risings, right? This is Aquarius rising. So you have Aquarius is in your first house, right? So this is for you, it's a deep personal reset of your identity, right? First house. And it's really asking you to embody, the things that you preach, embodying this new version of yourself, and asking yourself whether your skills and your talents and the things that you are developing, like, how are they in alignment with you? Do you embody what you preach? And how does that affect the collective? Like, how can that benefit other people, right? It's a deep personal reset of your identity. Embracing your individuality, right, while becoming an example of authentic, personal driven leadership, right? This is your gift to the world. This is not you just being in a cause and telling people what you think and how you see things. This is you walking the walk, right? This is really you walking the walk, and this is on a real personal identity level, which is beautiful. Am I building an identity that focuses on building a future that I am aligned with? All about alignment, all about practicing and embodying what you're preaching, Aquarius, right? So this is beautiful. So we're gonna do a little reading for you to see what you can kind of expect. Again, this is, I think, March 2028 is when this is how long this is going to last for, right? North Node in Aquarius, we have the age of Aquarius we're in right now. It's a really beautiful time for the collective of collaboration, like, collaborating with each other. Like, we've been in a time where one person has invented the light bulb, and one person has found gravity and discovered gravity, and you're going to be seeing a lot more of a collapse of that kind of one person at the top type of system, and it's just going to be more of a collective type of energy, right? So we have Phoenix, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. I love the Phoenix cards, and to have that while you're going through this renewal of your identity is beautiful. It's so powerful. This is your gift. This is your medicine to the world. This is where your power lies in this transformation, which is beautiful, 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 beautiful. I did see the coffin card here. So we have natural endings abound. Take care with your health. I kind of do these in a past, present, and future type of spread. Not necessarily, but pretty much. And then we have unity, a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. That's beautiful. This is alignment. This is alignment, right? And twice you have renewal coming up here, right? So this is alignment. So once you align with your new values, your new beliefs, your new identity, right? When you really start embodying that and living in the truth, like alignment is in it means that you're in resonance from a heart space, from a heart perspective with the things that you believe in, right? Like you're not, it's not based on ego, it's not based on how much money something can give you, it's based off of like, do you believe in that? Like, does it light you up? Does it bring you closer to God? Like ultimately, I've been watching a documentary, the Katie Price documentary. I watched a couple of episodes of it yesterday, and you know, it's unreal how, and I mean, like fame and money can really, really tempt people, right? Especially when you come from not having so much money, when you come from, you know, when it's a very new thing to you. But you know, in that documentary, I seen, because I can, you know, I'm obviously on the outside looking in, and I have a very spiritual view of everything and of the world and how things work, and like you can just see so clearly, I could see so clearly the effects or the consequences rather of not having a close connection with God, not having a close relationship with God. You know, temptation will just pull you so far straight, and you end up suffering, like you really do. So when I talk about alignment, it's what are you aligned with from a heart-centered place that takes you closer to God and all the things that God embodies, because it's so obvious what God embodies and what like the devil embodies, for example, or like the path that God will take you on or the path that the devil will take you on. And it was so evident to me in that documentary. Like, God bless her, honestly, she done bits, like she's a very hard-working woman and she's done loads of things in her career, but she also suffered a lot, and she still, I think in lots of ways, is still suffering. So a connection with God is what everybody needs, honestly. Little tangent there. Inner power. Beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna go inner power, magic of nature, and sexuality. Stand your ground. Okay, let's get some tarot. You have the owl card there on the bottom of the deck. Says there are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. So like, let it be known, and it's very obvious that, you know, a shift in identity is a very big it's a big thing. Like, you know, especially if you've just been a certain way your whole entire life. It's like your patterns, it's like your shadows, it's your, you know, traumas and pains and your personality. Like, there's so many things that naturally fall away, that you have to allow to kind of die and fall away from you, you know, in a obviously not in a literal sense, when you have an identity shift. And that's not always easy. Like, the ego will try to hold on and hold on and hold on and grasp for dear life. Like, I've been in like a 2-year battle honestly, almost, of, you know, transitioning into a new identity for myself too. And it's the ego just pulls you back and pulls you back out of fear of the unfamiliar, out of the comfort zone. So well done, Aquarius rising, well done. It's not easy, but pray and connect with God and you will be totally fine. Okay, I'm 9 minutes in. Right, beautiful. 8 of Pentacles, the Sun, Knight of Cups, Hanged Man, Strength, heavy Leo energy here. King of Swords, and Four of Swords with the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so we have Chariot on the bottom of the deck and the Devil card underneath it, and Eight of Cups. So I can't really show the Devil card because there's nudity on it. But so you're coming out of a time, right? This transition is walking away from, and the Devil card can talk about your identity or your codependency or your bondage to your old self, or to patterns or coping mechanisms or addictions or anything of that nature that keeps you tied to an old version of yourself, which is very relevant for you. For anybody, if you're going through this identity shift, if you're going through this, again, it's the Devil card is the ego card, right? But we have the Chariot card, so you are in a position where you're saying, do you know what? I know what I have to walk away from. I know what is not working for me anymore. I know what's not fulfilling me emotionally anymore. And fill in the blank, and this can be, whatever. You could be moving locations as well with this, but this is really just taking dominion over your demons, right? Really just standing your ground, taking back control of your life and moving forward, which is amazing, right? Underneath the deck there, that's the energy that you're coming out with. So in the heart of the spread, we have the Hanged Man, right? But a lot of beautiful cards. There's heavy Leo energy here, so you could have a lot of Leo in your chart as well, or you could be dealing with a Leo, or this is just what Leo embodies, is joy, renewal, hope, it's happiness, and Leo leads from the heart, right? So there's a lot of focus here about aligning with the heart and leading from your heart, okay? Recent past, we have Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and King of Cups. I want to clarify that now. The Sun, Hanged Man, King of Swords, and then we have Ace of Pentacles, Strength, and the Four of Swords. So definitely a lot of focus on the self, for sure. A lot of focus on working on your own, honing your craft in a way, like really focusing on your money, your stability. And there's love here too. There's love. There's like real emotional fulfillment coming in with a very stable, emotionally mature person. Or this could be you. This could be a period of renewal for yourself where you go from, being emotionally immature to really stepping into your healed self, right? Beautiful energy, like really, really, really beautiful energy here. What do I want to clarify here? So with the Hanged Man in the center of the spread, it's not an energy of moving forward necessarily. It's a very enlightened energy, and I have the Sun card here as well, and we have Ace of Pentacles and Strength. So there is a moment of illumination right now, and there is a moment of a sacred pause, right? We have Coffin card here, natural endings abound. This is a sacred pause. Still some healing to do, okay? We just got Three of Swords fell out there. Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Hierophant. More Leo again here. So I feel right now there is not a lot of action, not a lot of momentum necessarily. Like, there's a call to kind of look within and just do a little bit of the embodying of all of the things that you have been through, of your pains, of your of the lessons of what this has all taught you. This is exactly what the theme is for you, is embodiment, right? Really embodying all the lessons so that you can be the leader. So now we have King of Wands, King of Swords, and King of Cups. The only one missing is the King of Pentacles, right? So you've healed yourself emotionally, right? You've come to a place now where you're very emotionally secure. You can have the conversations. You're not afraid to communicate yourself openly. You have the King of Swords. You're clear now, mentally clear, you're sharp, you know where you're going, you have discernment, you've practiced that, this is all the lessons. Then we have King of Wands. You're embodying this assertiveness, your creativity, your passion, your drive, right? That's all very much alive. So the one thing that's missing is King of Pentacles, right? So there's a moment now where you're still embodying all of these traits, so that the last one that you have to embody is the King of Pentacles, is your security, your stability, right? Your you know, Pentacles, and it's about money and stability and career and everything like that, but it's also about practicality and being able to practically be in the world. It's embodiment, right? King of Pentacles is embodying it into the physical body, where you have spirit already and you have emotion already and you have swords mentally already. The King of Pentacles is the embodiment, right? So now there is a moment where you're pausing, you're going back over, you're looking back, you're maybe making a new plan, you're writing down what you've learned, you're journaling. There's a lot of reflection, right? There's a lot of reflection and a desire to embody all of the things that you can then teach the world through your own experiences, which is beautiful, 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 right? So then in the near future, we have Ace of Pentacles, Strength, and the Four of Swords. I want to clarify the Four of Swords. This is going to be a little bit of mental exhaustion. In the near future, we have Empress, Five of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Chariot card. Yeah, there could be a bit of a battle between your head and your heart here in the near future. We have Ace of Wands, Tower, Queen of Swords. There's a lot of revelations coming. There's a lot of epiphanies. It's really going to ignite something in you. I just want you to pay attention to any feelings of the ego. Just when the ego's trying to come back in to take you out of your heart, like really have some sort of practice where you can really see that very clearly. Like, make sure your discernment, keep praying to God, keep, you know, doing your journaling, keep meditating, whatever it is that you have to do, because you're moving forward and there's a lot that you have to share here. There's a lot that you have to share, and there's so much beauty and abundance and joy and money and emotional fulfillment happening. Just pay attention to that, okay? Let's see. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Death. The Moon. We have the Death card, Scorpio and Pisces. Death, the Moon, Judgment, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah. You're going to get, this is a second chance. You're going to get a second chance at you're going to get right, Death card, it's death of the identity. It's a Scorpio card, and it's ruled by Pluto. It's all about death and transformation and rebirth. I always see it as like a personal, that's your identity, right? Which is really what you're going through. We do have the full moon in Aquarius as well coming up on Wednesday, on the 29th, I believe. Yeah, this is a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call, and this is a push into a new direction, and you have a chance now to practice all of the things that you have learned, to not make the same mistakes again, to choose differently this time with the Judgment card. It's always, I always see that as like, I always see that as a second chance, right? Let me get one angel card, and we're going to leave it there for Aquarius risings. Really pay attention to that ego. I'm getting that strongly now in the near future. Don't let it get in between your... Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. Don't let it get in the way of what you are here to do. To help heal the situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. And we have, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine mission. 100%. Once you do and integrate your life lessons, there's no stopping you, Aquarius rising. There really is no stopping you. These next 18 and a half months are going to be extremely transformational for you, and you have a lot to share with the world. And I love that for you. So I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and I'll see you in my next video.